Hello, and welcome to English Conversation and a Meal. And today I actually have my meal with me. Today I am eating a combination of lentil beans, spaghetti sauce, and pepper jack cheese. What are you eating right now? I'm a huge fan of beans. I love to have beans in most of my meals. I think they are a great form of protein. They have fiber and they have good flavor. And I add the cheese to give it a little bit more creaminess. And this is pepper jack cheese, so it has a little bit of spice as well. So today I'm actually in a car. And since I'm sitting in a car, I thought, let's talk about cars. So let's first start with the difference between Japan and the United States. So in America, in the United States, we drive on the right side of the road, and in Japan, you drive on the left side of the road. So that means the steering wheel in America is on the left side, and in Japan, it's on the right side, which is not that big a deal. But if you drive stick shift, right? In America, you change gears with your right hand and you steer with your left. But in Japan, you steer with your right hand and change gears with your left hand. And that can be a little bit difficult to get used to. I have driven a left-handed stick shift only one time, and it's very tricky to use my left hand to change gears. And it also feels strange to change. So if you have the shift gear, to change with your left hand, and also the blinker is with your left hand. And of course, in America, it's with your right, right? And I'm used to driving and I have my arm on the, next to the window, and I'm just like this, and I drive with my right hand, and I use my left hand for the stick shift. No, sorry. That's the opposite. I'm used to driving with my left hand up, and I use my right hand for the stick shift. And of course, when you're driving in America, you're on the right side, so you look right and then left first. And in Japan, you look the opposite. You look left and then right. So I find that interesting in the difference between the two. Now, let's talk about cars in general. Once more. Can you drive? Okay. If yes, do you drive? Now, those are two different questions, right? Some people, for example, many people that live in a big city, they can drive, but they don't drive. Because in a big city, you don't need a car, right? But in the countryside, or in a small city, or even some big cities in the United States, you need a car because we don't have good public transportation. So many people live in the suburbs and they travel to the city by car to work, and then they go home back to the suburbs. And so in America, we have a very strong car culture. And in Japan, many people have cars, but there is less of a car culture in Japan because there is good public transportation. They have buses that go everywhere. They have trains that go everywhere. And they have high-speed rail, which is the bullet trains. And you can go from the bottom of Japan to the top of the main island of Japan on a high-speed train. And it's not as fast, but almost as fast as an airplane. So it's pretty incredible. In America, in the United States, we don't have very good transportation. Public transportation is not as popular, so more people own cars. And trucks are very popular in America too. Now, if you drive, what car do you have, or what cars do you like? My first car was a Chevy Citation that my parents let me have. But the first car that I really bought, that I wanted, that car, was a Honda Civic Hybrid. And I really wanted the hybrid because it was new and new technology. And I liked having a car that was both gas and electric. Maybe one day I will buy an electric car if I live again in the United States. Please, in the comments, what do you think about cars? Do you like them? Please, in the comments, tell me, what do you think about cars? Can you drive? Do you like to drive? Do you like cars? What car would you like to have? Everyone, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you. It's really hot in this car, so I'm going to finish really quickly. All right, talk to you later. Bye.